Hola a todos. Oops, I had to turn off YouTube. I had some Alan Jackson gospel music playing because we're doing cleaning today. Today we're expecting our pastor and church family to come for a church service here at our house in Guanajuato, Mexico. We had some cleaning to do, we had some Christmas decorations to put away, and then we also had a big mess from the construction in the bathroom to clean up today because we were expecting everybody. So that's what the girls and I have been doing so far. Emma's in charge of getting the table set up because we share a meal with our church when they come. So we took the hallway table and brought it out here and extended this table. And then she is also in charge of setting up all of our chairs and getting our church service area ready for church this evening. I'm responsible for cooking the goodies. So I made a cilantro rice with frijoles charros beans, and then I made two guisados, a tinga, and a sobrada. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll open up my rice pot. I made a cilantro rice. I usually do that or the Mexican rice. Oh, it's really hot. There's the cilantro rice already. And then I have my beans in the Instapot. Excuse my messy counter. I've been cleaning and cooking, but not cleaning the counter. I have my Instapot going with my beans, and then I have my sobrada in the fridge because I made that last night, so that'll be ready to go. And then I just need to make my tinga with some chicken breast. I think I'm going to do that in the Instapot too because I'm running out of time. Everybody's going to be here at about 4:30. All of our bathroom stuff is over here in the hallway, so the hallway is really crowded, and the bathroom is empty except our bathtub and our toilet, but the tile on the floor is in. Yay! And Paloma is in charge of cleaning the bathroom right now. The guys made a little bit of a mess installing the tile, so she's just doing some sweeping and basically wiping down the toilet, so that's ready for company. All right, I'm in the bathroom here with Paloma. Here's the tile. Liz, I know you were asking about it. What do you think? It hasn't been sealed yet, so it's gonna have more of a shine to it after it gets sealed. But right now the grout is still drying. Paloma, the restroom looks good, thank you. And the bathtub, we used it to take showers. We have our nozzle and all of that good stuff on there. And then in our hallway, we have all of the construction materials in our kitty box. I think that's just going to stay there. That's just fine for today. The little ones are playing with big, giant balloons that they got from the papeleria while we're getting ready for service. And then Jaden is outside cleaning up anything she can find in the yard that needs to get picked up, and she swept the patio. We all work as a team, right, Pa? And Pa is helping the little ones stay entertained so I can finish the meal. You can tell I've been sweeping. I have my hat on. I just showered this morning, and if I sweep and don't put my hat on, then there's no point in showering because all of the dust collects to my clean hair, especially with conditioner. And that's one of the great things about being a part of a large family is many hands make light work. All of us will pitch in and do some cleaning around the house, and all of a sudden it's done in a good hour. It's a real blessing to be a part of a large family, especially with all the girls. I just wanted to share today a little bit about why our faith is so important, especially important to me being a mother of 6 little ones and big ones now. And especially being a part of a church and being involved in that aspect, it's really, really important. Not only does the Lord command us to gather together in fellowship as Christians, but the church is a huge support to my family, from the elders in the church to the pastor and his family, his spouse, to the other members of the church. It's a huge support to my family in many ways. We all have a craving here to be a part of a community. And what better community than to be a part of a church that has like minded people like us? For the most part, we share the same values and have the same morals. And so when we gather together, it's more intimate and special, if that makes sense. Gathering together with people that you know you have a lot in common with. And so we really get that from the church. Another thing that is really beneficial to my family is having the support of everybody in the church, supporting my children. And to give you an example of that, let's say that I tell my children some of our rules are you can't just have electronics whenever you want to, or you have to provide for the family and do your fair share, what we call it. And so everybody has a daily chore. And if any of them are starting to get a little spunky or have an attitude about how they think that they're doing too much, when we gather with our church and our church family, they're all doing the same things as well. And so it just reiterates to the children that you're not doing too much. Too much isn't being expected of you. You're more than capable of that because everybody else is doing it too. One thing that we were really struggling with lately as a homeschooling family is I have all of the children get up and be ready for school by 9 o'clock. And a few of the children thought that that was really unreasonable, that they should be able to just start school whenever they feel like it. Well, unfortunately, if we do that, then all of a sudden they're getting extremely behind, and not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then when that's relaxed, then they expect other things to be relaxed, other expectations and other rules. And then, as children do, they just keep pushing it and pushing it a little bit more. So, the church really helps with that, if that makes any sense. I'm not always a great talker, but I know what I'm thinking. It's that foggy mom brain. So then, in that situation, they talk with the other children in the church, and everybody has to get up and be ready for school by a certain time. And lots of children have to leave the house and walk to their school or get a ride to their school, and they have to be on time. And so it helps with so many things that I am just extremely grateful for. And when we moved here to Guanajuato, we were going through lots of changes, moving from Minnesota to a different country, and just getting used to the culture and just all kinds of things, noise, a different language, different smells, different foods. So a lot of the expectations and rules and structure that we had when we were in Minnesota really, really got relaxed. And the family as a whole kind of started deteriorating. And I noticed immediately that once we moved into this house and our homestead that we're in now, that we've been in for, I think, 7 months, that I needed to get us back onto a schedule, and I needed to find us a church because it is so, so valuable in so many ways. Not That's not even it, to mention how we have servants' hearts and we like to serve, and serve church members and friends. And there was none of that because we didn't find a church yet here. So we ended up finding a church online, if anybody is interested in that. Moving to a whole new country and not being familiar with the area, or being in a country where there's a lot of one religion and you're not that religion. It was really interesting. So I ended up going online and I ended up searching for Christian churches and looking in our area. We went to, I think, 3 different local Christian churches to get a feel for how they ran things and how the members were. And then we ended up finding a church quite a ways away. I think they're about 2 hours away, and we totally fit. We fit right in with all of our morals, all of our beliefs, and our faith in Christ. So Um, we have been going now, I think, for about 5 months. We go and visit our church because it's 2 hours away. We go once a month. And then our pastor in our church has been so, so loving and kind that they have been coming to see us once a month. So we get to gather with them in service and in fellowship 2 Sundays a month. And all of us really, really look forward to it. It's a genuinely a really good day. Everybody is in great spirits, and it's the best 2 months out of our whole month usually. So yeah, we are working on doing an extension of that church and a plantation here of that church, but that's going to be many years ahead. We have a location that we would like the church to be built, the physical building, the temple, and just have lots of plans in the future for that. But that's why church is so important to us. And I just wanted to share a little bit about that. We hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday like we are. Thank you so much for joining us on our journey here in Guanajuato, Mexico. It has been a pleasure and an honor to be sharing our story and to know that there's other people out there that are interested. I know people watch our channel for different reasons, like the construction. I know we have a lot of fans of that because people are building in Mexico. I know people are fans of the large family and the organizing or the homeschooling. So thank you all so much for being here with us. We really, really appreciate it. And I was just telling Erasmo how amazing it is to have the YouTube channel because the children will have these videos forever, even when Erasmo and I are gone. So I will end it. I could probably talk forever about this. If anybody has any questions about this aspect of our life here in Guanajuato, please feel free to leave some questions or comments below, and I would be happy to answer them either on a future video or I'll go in there and chat with you. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Have a blessed Sunday. Adios.